Hello students, I am Ms. Mr. Ahmed, teacher of BLPM Public School, Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur. Dear students, I will explain you lines and angles. First of all, I will explain lines. But before explaining lines, I will explain points. What is points? Points means it has no length and no breadth. It is mark of location. Suppose that this is point. You see that it has no length and no breadth. It is mark of location. Suppose that if you join many number of points, that is finite number of points. If you join finite number of points, then line form. Then line form. It means you see that in finite number of points you join the line form. It means line has no length. You cannot measure length of a line. It extended both direction indefinitely. Suppose that if you join many number of points as this side, and suppose joins as this side. So we can say line is that which has no ending point, extended in both direction indefinitely. Now, if you cut the lines then it is ending point of a line. Ending point of a line and it is form of ray. So ray has one end point and extended in one direction. This is form of ray. But if you join two rays have same ending point, suppose that this is ray and this is also ray. If you join two rays having same ending point, then angles form. This is angle. This is ray OA and this is ray OB. Ray OA and ray OB have same starting point, that is O. So you can say when two rays start from same ending point, angles form. Now I will define complementary angle. What is complementary angle? What is complementary angle? Suppose that this is angle AOB and measure of angle is 30 degree and take another angle which measure is 60 degree. POQ. If you add these two angles, then angle form as this type. This is 40 degree and this is 60 degree. When you add angle AOB and angle POQ, then angle form, then measure of this angle will be 90 degree. So we can say if the sum of two angles is 90 degree, then angles are called complementary angle. Now, when the sum of two angles is 90 degree, the angles are called complementary angle. Complementary angle. Now, this is complementary angle. complementary angle. Complementary angle. Now I will define supplementary angle. Suppose I will take two angles. This is angle AOD. Measure of this angle is 60 degree. And take another angle POQ. This measurement is 140 degree. When you add these two angles, then angle will be, this is as this type. This is 60 degree and this is 120 degree. We see that when you add 60 degree and angle 120 degree, which measurement 120 degree, then this angle is formed, then this angle is called supplementary angle. So we can say if the sum of two angles is 180 degree, then angles are called supplementary angle. Now this is the supplementary angle. Now I will define adjacent angle. Next angle is, first angle is complementary angle, second angle is supplementary angle, and third angle is adjacent angle. Now I will define adjacent angle. What is adjacent angle? Suppose you consider angle two angle AOB and angle BOC. We see that these two angles, angle AOB and angle BOC, have common arm OB and common vertex O. So this angle is called adjacent angle. Angle AOB and angle BOC is called adjacent angle. So what is the adjacent angle? Adjacent angle are those angles which have common arm and common vertex, and other arm opposite to the common arm. This is common arm, then this arm OC and OA opposite to the common arm. So this angle is called adjacent angle. Now linear pair. What is linear pair? What is linear pair? I have already defined adjacent angle. You see that this is common arm and this arm is opposite to the common arm. If that arm which is not common, opposite arm, if make opposite ways, suppose that this arm, if you move as this type, this arm OA, if opposite to the arm OC, if arm OA opposite to the arm OC, then this is called linear pair. Means linear pair have one common arm and other opposite arm make 180 degree are opposite to the direction. Here direction are OC is this direction and direction of ray O is opposite to the OC. This is the formation of linear pair. Now I will define vertically opposite angle. What is vertically opposite angle? What is vertically opposite angle? Vertically opposite angle. Now I will revise vertically opposite angle. What is vertically opposite angle? When two lines, suppose that this line AB and line CD and this line CD intersect at a point O, then vertically opposite angle form. It means what is opposite angle when formed when two lines intersect at a point, then four angles are formed and vertically opposite angles are equal. Suppose that if this is and vertically opposite are in pair, here angle BOC and angle AOD, this angle will be equal. Suppose that if this angle is x degree, then this angle will be x degree, and if this angle is y degree, then it must be y degree. So we can say vertically opposite angle only when possible when two lines intersect at a point. Now angles about the point. Angles about the point. It means suppose that this is point, then and this is area OA. Then what is the sum of angles about the point? Suppose this is point O, then angle about the point will be 360 degree. So angles about the point equal 360 degree. Now I will revise next topic. What is next topic? Next topic is parallel lines. I will define parallel lines. Parallel lines. What is parallel lines? You see this here, this line and this line. You see that these two lines never intersected after extending both lines. Suppose that if you stand this line as this direction and extend this line in this direction, you see that these two lines never intersect each other. So these two lines are called parallel lines. It means parallel lines are those lines which never intersect after extending both directions. Here you see also the distance between two lines is same everywhere. Here distance same and here distance same. So we can say parallel lines are those lines which is equal distance at everywhere. Now I will define next topic. What is next topic? Next topic is transversal. What is transversal? I will define transversal. What is transversal? Suppose we consider two lines. When two lines cut by third line, when two lines cut by a third line, then third line is called transversal line. So here this is line AB and this is line CD. And this line AB and CD cut by third line. This, suppose that this line is EF. So this third line is called transversal line. Now when these two lines cut by transversal, then angles are formed. These angles, suppose that this angle is 1, this angle is 2, this angle is 3, this angle is 4, this angle is 5, this angle is 6, 7 and 8. Here I will define what is interior angle and which is exterior angle. You see that this angle, angle 1, angle 4, angle 5, angle 8. This is the interior of this lines. So this angle, angle 1, angle 5, angle 4, angle 8 called interior angle. You see also that